hello, my name is Whitney Wiley and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a review on the new Laura Mercier foundation. It is the Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. Hopefully I said that title right. I am going to be testing out that foundation for you and creating this look you see right here on my face. Super basic, super simple, but I wanted to go ahead and test out this foundation because it just dropped, I believe last week. I was able to go to an event and hear a little bit more about it, so I wanted to share the information with you. So if you'd like to see how the foundation looks on my skin, how it all came out, then please keep watching. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Just hit that little red button down below. I really appreciate it. I am gonna be doing plenty of videos this year and there's gonna be a ton of fun content coming up. So just, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Why not? Also, everything that I use on my face today, the foundation, as well as I have a couple other Laura Mercier products that I was able to catch at the event. All of that stuff plus lip color, shirt, bracelets, everything I have on will all be down below. So just check the links in the description bar. I'll make it really easy for you guys to find the things that I point out because, that's half the battle. Once you hear about it, then you gotta go search for it online. So I will put it all down below. So let's get started with this review. So I'm makeup free right now and I got a PR package. I actually went to the Laura Mercier event. They were gracious enough to color match me at the event, tell me all about the foundation, and also gift me a little package of the foundation and some of their goodies. So here it is right here. Look how beautiful this is. Such beautiful packaging. I just wanted to show you guys kind of how it all came packaged because I just thought it was so pretty to not share. So here it is, and then it opens up to this. So pretty. How cute is this? Okay, so what comes in here? So it comes with the hydrating primer, which I've tried before. I love it. Right here. They gave me two shades. I'm in between the shades Truffle and Hazelnut. So that's what they gave me. This one is Truffle, the deeper shade. And then they gave me their Radiance Translucent Powder, which I've used several times before. I love this. I love this to kind of put all over my face to have an overall glow. Their Flawless Makeup Sponge, which is my first time ever checking this out. So I'm gonna be using that today with the foundation so we can see, maybe I'll do half my face with that and half with my traditional makeup brush. And then also this is their brush that they use for the setting powder. I use this all the time. It's kind of contoured, so it fits really well around your cheekbones. Several of them are favorites, and then obviously a couple of them are brand new. They actually gave me a little information on the entire thing, so I'm gonna go over this and do it step by step like they actually tell you to do it. But just so you know, the foundation is supposed to reveal smooth and even skin that looks luminous in any light. So that was actually really cool at the event. They had us take pictures in several different lighting situations like studio light, daylight, nighttime to see how the foundation looked on your skin. They have 30 shades. It is medium to full coverage. It's supposed to help you unveil a clearer and more even skin tone over time, which is really interesting. That actually helps to improve your skin. So that's a little bit about the foundation. So let's test it out ourselves. I also got a couple of products from them in the past that I haven't had the opportunity to try out. So I have their Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. I've used this before in the lighter shade, but they sent me a shade 2. So I'll be using this as well with you guys to kind of see how that works with brightening up your under eye. And then also they sent me a new highlighter. So I'm really excited to try this. This is a highlighter quad. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh my god, it's seriously gorgeous. So I cannot wait to dip in this and try this out. So I will definitely test this out with you guys too. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the hydrating primer first just because I need a little moisture on my skin. It's been a little dry lately. It's the winter, Especially, I feel like the lower part of my face has been so dry. I really love how moisturized you feel after you use this, so. Coffee break. Okay, so it says to go in with the foundation sponge, the S-curve side of the sponge to pick up the foundation. So it says you can use the sponge wet or dry, but you're supposed to use the curved side to apply the foundation, and then the pointier side you can use for just inner corners and precise areas. So I'm gonna go wet the sponge. The sponge was super soft when I pulled it out of the packaging, and then I just wet it, and it really hasn't changed shape or size. It didn't really absorb the water. So I don't know if this is a sponge where you necessarily have to get it wet. It does say you could use it dry, but it seems like it's going to work pretty much the same wet or dry because it didn't absorb that water. I am a mix. I'm gonna swatch these for you. So this is 5N2 Hazelnut, and I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. And then this one is Truffle. And this is in 6-in-1. So I will swatch Truffle. So I am definitely in between these two shades. I think I'm gonna do that, do darker on the outside, lighter on the inside. That way I can kind of just mimic the contours of my face already. So I'm gonna go in with Truffle along the outside edges. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the sponge and just use this on half of my face. Okay, I definitely have to say this is a more natural look. Like, I can definitely see my skin through it. I think I also would rather mix the foundations together, so that's what I would do in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and just use a flat top kabuki brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this for the other side because this is what I normally would use. Okay, I definitely feel better using the brush with this than the sponge. The brush is definitely giving me a little more coverage. All right, so here it is. This is the foundation on. So this I would definitely say is more of a light to medium coverage, a little more on the light side than medium. And it is very, very natural looking. It looks like skin. It's very dewy. Not too dewy though, because I do feel like I've gotten quite shiny over the last few years. Like my skin seems to reflect and almost, it's not oil, but it's just, it reflects light a lot more now. So I don't feel like my skin looks crazy shiny. Definitely has a real natural glow. So I think this will be really, really pretty into spring. It's definitely something I want to try out more and more into the spring because I feel like it's just going to give you that your skin but better look. So I really, really like how the texture of my skin looks right now. And as far as the color would go, I'd say I'm a little closer to hazelnut than truffle. So I would probably do like 2 pumps of hazelnut or 3 pumps of hazelnut and then maybe 1 pump of truffle, and I think that would give me the perfect mix. Obviously my skin tone is constantly changing. Like in the summer it would probably be 50-50 or a little more this direction, but I actually haven't had too much sun lately, so I definitely noticed my skin getting a little bit lighter. But once again, as soon as the sun's back out in Los Angeles, I'll be a little bit darker again. I want to move on to concealer, and I want to go ahead and use their Brightening Under Eye Powder to set my concealer, and then I'll go back in with their translucent powder all over my face so you can kind of see how that looks with the foundation combined. This is in shade 2, definitely kind of like a banana powder. So I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer that I normally use. And then now I am going to use the Secret Brightening Powder. All right, wow. I definitely love the shade. This is a perfect shade for me. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same shade as my concealer, which is what I like, for it to be quite a bit lighter than my skin tone, but also it really has that brightening effect. So I really, really love the way this looks. I think this will be definitely something I use every day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use their Radiant Translucent Powder, which gives you that all over glow, and I'm gonna set my foundation all over my face. Okay, and then I'm going to use the contour brush that I was mentioning. Okay, so I actually only decided to do half my face so you guys could see. So this is the side where I put the glow powder on, and then this is the side where I haven't set it yet. Do you see the difference? But it adds so much more glow to your skin already, which completely goes with the theme of the Luminous Foundation. Okay, so here is my base. I think it looks really, really pretty and glowy and natural. As natural as it can be with makeup on. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back on and I'll tell you guys my final thoughts about the foundation. Okay, I was gonna do a full-blown look, and then I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm like, this was about the foundation, that's what the video was about, so, but like an idiot, I actually applied the Balm Betty Luminizer highlighter without even trying this out. But I actually realized I've already used the gold and the bronze shade before. So I want to use this peachy tone, which I think this one's called Reflection. This one I don't already have. So I want to use the little peachier tone right here. So I'm just gonna add that on top. I have a feeling this is gonna look really pretty because it's kind of a mix of a bronze and a gold. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, that one looks like it would literally melt into your skin. So pretty. I love it because it's like a really neutral undertone. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I just wanted to go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the foundation. I think that the foundation went on really, really well. I like to use it with a brush personally, just to give myself a little more coverage. I definitely would say it's between light and medium coverage, a little more on the lighter side. I know I could have gone ahead and applied another layer, but I chose to kind of keep it on the lighter side of things. But I think this will work well for me in the spring and summer because like I said, my skin tone changes quite a bit. There's usually like a 1 to 2 shade difference between my winter skin tone and my summer. So I'll definitely be able to add more and more of this shade to my skin as the summer goes on. But I really think this is a really nice foundation to wear during the day. I don't know if it would be my nighttime foundation, but I definitely think if I'm going to an event during the day and I kind of want to see my skin peek through a little bit, breathe a little more, then I think this is the perfect foundation to use. Do you like that it was luminous and glowy, but it didn't look super wet and like sweaty? So I think it turned out really pretty, and I like the way that my skin still has like a natural type of feel with it on, and it feels very light as well. So if you are someone who doesn't like a full cake face, or you're looking for like a daytime foundation, then I definitely think this is one that you should try out. Test it out. Also, just a review on a couple of the other products. Like I mentioned, I love the highlighter quad. I think this was really, really pretty, an awesome gift to give to someone as well. And I loved that shade Reflection. As far as the under eye highlighting powder, this is definitely gonna be something I use all the time. It's like a great banana powder shade for me personally. I think shade 2 works really, really well for my under eye. It's like the perfect color. And then also something I tried off camera that I didn't tell you guys about is their secret blurring powder. So this is their secret blurring powder in number 2. And this is kind of that same shade as the banana powder, and you're supposed to apply this just on areas where you want to blur. So I actually use this to just further highlight and blur certain sections of my face, like the tip of my nose, just that little pocket right here in your eye where you get the deepest blue black color. I used that on there as well. But I think this is really cool because it's in a compact, so you can just throw this in your purse if you ever want to touch up that area. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried this foundation before, any of Laura Mercier's foundations. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!